Here. Okay, I'm back with my friend Rhea, and Rhea got me the Black Adam 4K. She knows I'm a Black Adam fan and also a Rock fan. I think Rock is constantly, people smack talk him all the time in the industry and everything. But I really love that sitcom that before it got canceled. I thought that was a lot of fun, family friendly. Especially people love wrestling. I think he's a decent actor. I think he does give his best. He gives his best shot. I love him as Maui in Moana. I'm looking forward to live action, and I really think he's challenging himself here with this A24 Mean Machine, and I love the images that are coming out. Some people were mixed on the images, said that it looks bad, like the practical effects. I think it looks really good. He looks completely different for me. So I did not see this trailer. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a 10 out of 10, and I think he might. People are going to call BS on me, but I'm predicting that he's going to knock this out of the park, and you're going to be saying Dave Bautista who as the best wrestler turned actor. I think everyone says the best wrestler turned actor is Dave Bautista, then John Cena, and at the end they put The Rock. I'm hoping The Rock ups his stake in acting ability here. So any thoughts before we watch it? Are you a fan of The Rock?
I am, and I often, I oftentimes, point out, Max, our whole list of actors we always talk about, they're literally in every movie we talk about, and that's why. But I will say, I like to call him Dwayne Johnson because, that's his professional name, in my opinion, outside of wrestling.
If you want to talk about as an actor, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. So, with Dwayne, though, as if we're, best friends, I'm like, oh, yeah, my friend Dwayne. But, with Dwayne, though, I feel like he is, at a point where, he's probably a billionaire, if not 100 millionaire at this point. So he is free to just sort of expand his horizons without interfering with any sort of body of work that he's continuing to get income from, especially with all the other projects he has in the works as well. I'm sure we'll see him again in like you said, we're going to see him in Moana. He was just in Moana 2. That was $1 billion movie, and that series is gonna continue to grow. And then the Fast and the Furious, I would assume that he'll be a recurring character as well. So he's got nothing to lose basically with being experimental. And I think to your point, he wants to get his toss his hat into the ring, wrestling analogy, I guess, to try and get some sort of I would compare this to maybe Raging Bull. When I first saw it, I was like, okay. Yeah, with Robert De Niro in that Scorsese movie, he really transcended, and he didn't look anything like his character or his person, who's a very distinct looking individual. So I'm excited to see what he does, especially with the line delivery. And him and sorry, I can go on and on, but him and Elizabeth I forget her last name, but they have a great working relationship too. So I'm excited to see how their chemistry is in this movie.
Sure. I haven't seen any clip for this. I've only seen images. I'm looking forward to this. I hope this is a game changer for Dwayne, because I think he has it in him, and I think he's challenging himself. And I do think I think he's misunderstood a lot. He just gives life his all. I think he gives it to everything. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let's check it out. A24 too. And this is something for this role, he really doesn't need this except to really challenge himself, in his ability. So I'm really high hopes for this one. All right.
Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
He does sound different too.
Yeah,
absolutely
definitely.
not.
I mean, on one hand, I'm like, okay, it's still like there's only so much like you can conceal Dwayne's The Rockness on screen, but like I'm still giving it a shot. I'm like challenging myself to kind of like look past because he's still like that physically imposing like he's still got the same body mass and presence and things like that. Like, but I'm giving it a shot. I want to see that dramatic sort of line delivery, and it seems like he's getting there. So
sure. The voice, I feel like it sounds different enough. Like I think once you get into the context of the movie, you might not even see Dwayne as much,
True.
How do you know Mark Kirk? Oh, we go way back. But he's a buddy of mine.
Come on, baby. Too much?
Never.
Too much?
No.
Please welcome in his octagon debut.
I forget her name. Everyone knows who she is, though. Yeah. Oh, she looks good. Like I've never seen her in that type of character design. I don't know what like whoever was her stylist. Yeah, her stylist was doing a great job.
Sure. I'm trying to think about. She looks familiar to me, but
Elizabeth Hurley. I don't like that's
It's Elizabeth Hurley.
No. It's the lady from Jungle Cruise. She was Dwayne's co-star.
John Krasinski's wife, Emily Blunt.
Yes. I don't know where I got Elizabeth from. Yeah, Emily Blunt. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, okay. I didn't know she was in this. Okay.
They're getting a little friendly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna be in or like they may be together in a Martin Scorsese movie as well. So I was just like, y'all are enjoying working together a lot. I noticed.
Wait, he's in a Martin Scorsese movie now potentially.
Potentially, yeah. Like people don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but yes,
okay.
she was announced in the casting as well.
All right, that's interesting too.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not De Niro again.
He'll probably be in it at some in some role, but yeah.
Too much?
No.
Please welcome in his octagon debut.
That's great.
Ooh, protein shake, love it. Okay, he looks super different in that
Winning
in that
is
frame.
the best feeling there is. It's 40,000 people,
Yeah.
and they're cheering you on.
Okay, he's
There's
giving
no
it,
other
yeah.
highlight in the world.
Okay.
Mm.
They
No
need to not
contract,
linger on his
no
face
money,
too
no
much
money.
because
Yeah.
that's my one feedback is sorry I keep talking, but yeah, like that's the one thing. If they could do like more cuts or more like different angles, then it could like sell it a little more.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that.
Do you have any stronger pain medication?
Advil?
Advil?
Yeah.
Okay, he looked good there.
Ron, would you like
Yeah.
handing them out like candy?
They're so
I
cute
do-
together.
That's all
I
good.
know
I
that
know.
they're both. I
Everybody
know they're
is.
both married or whatever,
Yeah.
but like
Take this
still.
picture.
What are you thinking at the beginning?
Well,
of the
I mean
fight?
that shows that they have a good working relationship too. If they can
Yes,
work
the great
together.
on-screen chemistry. That's definitely going to sell it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she's there. She's like bringing out the best in him.
It's simple. Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me?
Oh, okay. Like it looks like she's showing up to be a good character actress as well.
Crowned the
Yeah.
greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman.
She looks like that amazingly supportive girlfriend who's just there no matter what.
Friend for life-changing amount of money.
I just need you to let me in.
Okay, I don't know about that line. I just need you to let me in. I'm like, okay, A24, you could have did it a little better, but
Yeah.
whatever. Maybe a different line. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
Only about fighting you.
Let's fucking go.
Ooh, Emily Blunt.
Wow.
Big strong man. I love you.
Aww.
Wow, crying.
That's so cute. Okay,
Yeah.
so you want to know what's a dumb joke? So, like, when I heard the title, The Smashing Machine, I was just like, oh, if the Smashing Pumpkins and Rage Against the Machine, like, became a super group.
Oh man, that would be cool. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like, what do you think, Max?
I don't think it's bad. I like that he's showing emotional range here, which is something I haven't seen from Dwayne before. I love the chemistry between Emily and Dwayne. I like the story. UFC fighting, like, is hard for me to watch the real stuff, but like a story or a documentary, this isn't a documentary, but a story about I can watch it, you know. But the actual, and I'm not shaming anyone that likes that. It's just like, it's pretty aggressive for me personally. Even real boxing, I'm like, I watch it sometimes. Like I watch the Jake Paul Tyson fight just to support Tyson. But I don't like to watch like real, you know, boxing or UFC. But I love this kind of story though. So I'm very interested in the story. I would say, I gotta be real, I wanted it to be a 9 or a 10. I'd say a solid 8 out of 10. This looks decent. I've got to see, I do want to see this in the theater. I think to support Dwayne, you know, spreading his wings, going, it is still in his wheelhouse to do a physical character, but stuff like this is very promising, you know. And I don't know much about the sport either, so I have no idea. I'm sure there's a story to tell here. The Smashing, I guess it's behind the start of UFC. In that,
oh, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know much about the character he's playing. I'm guessing he's portraying a real fighter. I have no idea about and I don't want her to research the story ahead of time because I just want to enjoy it. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I was hoping for like a 10 out of 10. I'm saying a solid 8 out of 10, and I'm intrigued with the story. And I really like that where they end the trailer ends really solid. And I love the relationship between Dwayne's character and Emily Blunt's character. So that's my thoughts. What do you think, Ray? Out of 10, what would you say for this trailer? And you plan to see it? Any criticisms?
Yeah, I think I shared some of my criticisms about, you know, some of the cinematography and prosthetics and, you know, things that could help immerse Dwayne into the character a little bit more for me. I love Emily Blunt. Thank you, Max, for reminding me of her name. And I give it a 7 out of 10, but I still think 7s are worth going to the theater for.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Like, this doesn't say streaming movie to me. Like, I'm surprised even that, you know, Red One was a streaming movie for Amazon, but they probably cashed out Dwayne enough to make it worthwhile. But yeah, like when it comes to A24 movies, I don't really see them as like, they're one of the few examples where
it's like a brand.
Yeah, at this point, like for me, I'm compelled to go see almost every A24 movie because not just I want to support it, but also it kind of harkens back to that, you know, how a lot of people, including you, are like, yeah, the cinematic experience, going to the theater, having discussions, you know, being like, you know, like on the edge of your seat and just like walking out a changed person. Like those are all things that I get from, that I hope I would get from this movie that I don't necessarily get from like, you know, the big budget, you know, tentpole films. Like I go there for the spectacle, but this is more for like, you know, the emotional resonance. So although like it's not a perfect trailer and I am critical of like some of the visual design and things like that and some of the you know, line delivery, but I would still really want to see it in theater.
Sure. And it seems like they're swinging for the fences too, like they're trying. Like, yeah, the prosthetics look decent for me. I understand people criticize them. It doesn't look horrible to me either, though. Every once in a while, it's like you get a glimpse like, this doesn't look like Dwayne in some scenes, and then some scenes it does a little. But yeah, I agree. I want to see this in theater. I hope it's a good one. I hope maybe he will get awards consideration for. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know the story at all. But thanks for watching this trailer reaction with me and Rhea, and let us know your thoughts on the Mean Machine. And
Smashing Machine, I think.
Smashing Machine.
The Smashing Pumpkins meets Raging.
I almost said Mean Bean. I almost said Mean Bean Machine because that was a Sega game.
The Mean Bean Machine. That's a good one. Okay, I hope they adapt that one too.